Hey guys, this week's video is dedicated to all our brothers and sisters in the land of Israel. There's a lot coming up. Hanukkah's around the corner. We have our big matching campaign this week that we're going to need everyone's help with, so stay tuned. There's a question that's debated about what's a bigger test of faith? Success, affluence? Is it poverty and struggle? When's it harder to be a good Jew? In the early 19th century, when Napoleon was conquering Europe, he appealed to the Jewish community and he said, "Support me. I will give you liberty, civil rights, emancipation, all the good stuff." And many Jewish leaders did support Napoleon. Yet the Alter Rebbe, the first Chabad Rebbe, supported Russia against Napoleon. And when his colleagues challenged him, "Why are you supporting Russia? They're not good for the Jews." He said, if Napoleon wins, it will be good for the Jews materially, but they will be decimated spiritually. History actually bore him out on this. In the 19th century, Russian Jewry was staunchly Jewish, while in France, under Napoleon, assimilation was rampant. Even now, modern French Jewry mostly originates from North Africa. In this week's Torah portion, Parashat Vayishlach, we have the dramatic encounter between Jacob and Esav. And the Torah tells us that when Esav sees Jacob, he runs to him, and he gives him a kiss, Vayishlach. But the Torah has these little dots above the word, and he kissed him, almost like an asterisk. And the Medrash, Yalkut Shimoni, says, don't read it that he kissed him. Read it Vayishlach, and he bit him. Now, wait a minute. That's a very interesting message because that has very different meaning, a kiss and a bite. But the Rebbe of Gur said like this. He said, a kiss from Esav is a bite for Jacob. What does that mean? What does that mean? The American experiment at the turn of the century, hundreds of thousands of Jews immigrating to this land to better their lives materially for them and their families, was very successful. But assimilation also skyrocketed. We melted in so well into the giant melting pot that for many Jews, their Judaism disappeared. It's a sad irony that when we are oppressed, when there are issues, that's what brings out our Judaism more than anything else. It's like when the world bites us, we know how to react. But when the world kisses us, we don't know what to do. There's a lot of talk about the pre-October 7th Jew, the October 6th Jew, and the October 8th Jew, post-October 7th. We have an opportunity now. Over the last year, Jewish souls are burning bright. People are connecting with their Judaism like never before. Yes, it was brought about through horrible anti-Semitism and the continued anti-Semitism. But we have an opportunity now to take ownership of our Judaism. Let's not let the world dictate how we feel about being Jews. Let's live as proud Jews, proudly Jewish. Not because the world is forcing us to, but because we choose to. We should never know of oppression. We should not know of suffering, of poverty, of any of it. Let's take ownership of our Judaism and not let the world dictate if we are proud or not. Let's live proudly as Jews. Shabbat Shalom.